Right, is he? Sweet. Nice. All right. Welcome, mine's down. We are doing a little day in the life, and we're going to be studying for again my course after I get my. Me and my wife just I made breakfast for me and my wife this morning. Hash browns, 8 eggs split between the two of us, and some bacon, some nice crispy bacon, and a little bit of apple on the side. So we are doing some studying for mutual funds right after this. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm going to make a second coffee, and the stream will be about an hour. And I know it's been a little while, so. And then stay tuned. Yeah. All right, making our second coffee. Here we go. Boom. Coffee's full. Bam. And then we're going to get our studying in. Got to do that quiz again. That quiz that I was stuck on. I had the last few days off, so I got to get back into it. Got to grind, mindset fam. Got to get this course done. I'm hoping to have it done. Not hoping. I am going to have it done in the next 3 to 4 weeks. There we go. There's our coffee. I know it's 12:01 p.m. Pacific. Appreciate you being here. And the big breakfast. We just got to clean everything up now. And then probably show some meal prep later for power balls. Those oats, chocolate chips, chocolate chips, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, etc., etc. Peanut butter, vanilla extract. Very, very delicious for snacks. There's coffee. And now I just gotta quickly clean all the rest of our dishes. So bottoms up with the soap. There you go. Yeah, day in the lifestyle vlog for you guys. I haven't vlogged in the last few days, I don't think. I had friends over yesterday, and we went out to dinner last night on the golf course near us, which is delicious. Had a little burger, surprise. My buddy shared some onion rings with me, which is pretty awesome. So, but yeah, I just made like a bunch of eggs for me and my wife. So I'm just cleaning up this pan. Just an hour. He's just had a massage right now, so I just figured I want to show you guys getting this stuff clean. So we got to use the time where we can to fit everything in. Day in the lifestyle. Wordy VR, welcome to the live. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. Debbie Johnson, hey, I changed the main everything. Right on. Hey, appreciate being here, Debbie. Nice. Yeah. And for us in Canada here, it's a holiday, May long weekend. So I don't know if it's a holiday for you, where you're from, but we have this Monday off, which is pretty sweet. Subscribe if you're new here. We go live daily for lunch with me, dinner with me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nice. You remember me? I was at the burger and yogurt. Yeah, that's right. 3 kilo parfait for breakfast and burgers for lunch. I love it. All right, here we go. That's all clean. Just had to wait for the. Appreciate the subscribe. Thanks. Yeah, nice. That's right. I remember, Debbie. I remember. Okay, there we go. Clean as a whistle. There's only a few more things to clean. Air fryer. There we go. Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah. You were at tuning into a bunch of the lives. I couldn't. I was trying to do a live the other day, but I had to do some budgeting and stuff, just for day to day, and so I had to. Yeah, thought I had time to do the live, but I did not the other day for lunch. But I will stream as much as I can this week. I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more of my study streams, just because I have to kind of fit it in between everything else. My goal is to do a morning and an evening study stream, just until I'm done this course and passed. And I'll take you guys through how I like prepare for that. Because right now I got quizzes I got to do. You made me smile and everything. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's awesome. If I can make someone else smile, it makes my day. Um, if people like the real stuff, right? The real content, real raw, unfiltered. That's my style. Just being me. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty bad the other days. Some days you're really gonna be like that as a creator. You're just gonna be like, I'm like, holy moly, like, because again, working full time, right? In between all, so yeah, it's uh, it's a lot. Some days you're just like, holy. So some days you're just not gonna want to stream, right? Or make content. That's okay because there's a lot going on. Not just working full time and making content. Right? Got family obligations, friend obligations, everything. There we go. It's clean. Clean this. There. We're almost all clean mindset now. All clean. Okay, there we go. Air fryer's clean. Can you give me a shout out? Absolutely. Harmoody_animations. Appreciate you being here. Hit subscribe if you're new. And we go live daily and I'll be doing more lives daily for lunch with me, workouts. I'll probably do a workout stream later. Unless my wife wants to train, but she is going to massage, and usually on massage days she doesn't train just because they recommend just give yourself the day to recover. Okay. Boom. Absolutely. But yeah, there's your shout out, Harmoody. You need to sleep? Yeah. I bet you it's late where you are. Yeah. We'll clean this. While I'm open there. We made lattes this morning. Super good. Yeah. All right. So after 11, oh my God. Well, guess what? Chocolate I have if you do have three. You have a favorite sport? Favorite sport's basketball, 100%. I want to get, as soon as I'm done that course, I'm getting back into men's basketball. Men's league is Wednesday nights where I'm from, and it's a ton of fun. Ton of fun. People from all ages go and shoot hoops. It's a lot of fun. And then besides that, love playing soccer, lacrosse, so box lacrosse, kind of like hockey, but you have a stick that's kind of like got a mesh net. And then and then you throw a ball. So it's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of lacrosse, but it's pretty cool. Yo, what's going on? Little Miss Peach. What's going on? There we go. That's clean. Cleaning that. All right, we're almost done. We're almost cleaned everything, Mindset fam. You have a turtle? That's cool. That's cool. All right. That's cool that you know my name, Little Miss Peach. That's awesome. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hit subscribe if you guys are new. Okay. So much to clean, Mindset fam. Like, I make good breakfasts for me and my wife, but there's a lot just to clean. Not gonna lie. But it's worth it though, because then you're full until peach cheeks. Peach cheeks, nice. There. All right. Look at my Janet. No 6'7". Yeah, no 6'7" here. Oh, cool. All right. I'm just looking for this lid. We're almost ready. Yo, you could. Oh, if you could have any car, what would you have? I mean, I like I like electric, but the electric vehicles are so expensive. But if I was to have any car, I would like Porsche. Porsche is super nice, or a Corvette. Love Corvettes. A nice Corvette convertible. There. All right. Here's a coffee mindset fam. Coffee is served. There.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. 911 Porsche. Yeah. You could take anything in the world, what would you want? Hmm. Like, but what do you mean? What could I take? Like, go. Hot coffee. Yeah, Porsche Cayenne. Sounds so good. Push start or remote? Yeah, remote start, push start. Oh yeah, if I could have mm, money. Well, because of inflation, because of how expensive things are, I want at least 30 to 50 million. Yeah. If you could ask for anything in the world and you would get it, what would you ask for? Hmm. That's a good one. Peace, inner peace, tranquility, like just feeling like super like sure and like tons of conviction, which I have, but I'm still developing that, which a lot of people are. But I'd want to be like traveling like globally with me and my wife and have so much money coming in that I never have to work for someone else ever again. That's the dream. That's the dream. That's something I'm definitely working towards. Takes time, but oh dear. Uh-oh. Just scooping up all of this. Ooh. All right. All that bacon grease. What's that? I have peace because I have no. Oh, but I have to go through it. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Honestly, tight inner circle for friendships. You can always develop new friends, right? The biggest thing I've learned is don't like rely on friends, right? Or not don't rely on friends, but like no, have a tight inner circle, right? Family's number one. Family's number one always. And then it's friends and all that, or your partner. Your partner's number one, then your family, then your friends. Ooh, dude, yeah, thanks. Damn, careful when you make bacon or anything on your pan, it just gets caked. Yeah, a lot of people want money. Trust me, I have a lot of money, and it creates more. Yeah, true. Yeah, more money, more problems, right? It does. It does. There's a lot. You're relying on a lot more people because you got to delegate a lot more things, and that's like a full time job in and of itself. When you're right, you're managing money right on your own, and then with others. So that's a full time job too. So, but you don't necessarily have to make more all the time to want to have more. I mean, usually, yeah, you have to expand, right? Expand your means if you want to have certain things. But in here is what matters most. Having a peaceful soul, right? That like loves like someone that loves life that doesn't necessarily care about all that other stuff. Like they want to have a good family, right? They want to have a good family. They want to bring up great kids and stuff like that. And that means the world. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people want money. Yeah. Right on. Yeah. But yeah, inner peace is the biggest thing. Inner peace and tranquility. 100%. Hey there, Matthew Voss. Welcome, welcome. 1,019 and have no real friends. People just want to exploit. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. What were you doing for like what was your like business or business model that you ran with or your idea for your brand? I'm curious. In finance or anything like that or personal training? I'd be curious. I do have a podcast, and I want to get back into doing those as lives because I've still had some people reaching out because I did over 150 episodes. So it'd be cool to interview some of my subscribers and people tune into the lives, right? I like story. I like storytelling, and I like being able to see people's stories and how they got to where they were. So wow, there we go. All right. Okay, so we got about 45 minutes mindset fam. So we're gonna do this quiz, and you guys are gonna join me. I have a business of laundry washing services. Right on. Good for you. Laundry washing. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, laundry washing. So like laundry, like you own laundry mats or business of laundry washing services. That's cool. Glory Man United. Mr. Padong. Hmm? Alex, could I what? I meant yep. Yeah, no problem. Kind of shut it, but I have to go through it. Uh, you were saying CH3 star, Debbie? Like, what do you mean? Could I what? Okay. Just putting this spoon away. Here we go. I'll show you guys. Studying. Get back to mutual funds. I'm gonna do it on the bistro table here. And then my wife's picking me up, and then we're gonna do some grocery shopping. I'll put on some no copyright. Whatchamacallit? No copyright binaural beats. Yeah. You would be my most subscribed person. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Yep. Hang on. Well, right now on that though. All right, this quiz. So yeah, we're gonna do a 45-minute session approximately till my wife gets back. And maybe I should put you guys over here. Got my coffee, so hopefully I'm not up too late tonight. Slept like crow last night because had some drinks and me and my buddy golfed. It was a good day, but drank a little bit too much. And then sleep was dismal. So, oh wait, hold on. Is this? Oh, it is. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, 6 to the, yeah, sweet. You should play a game called Kahoot. You can do loads of quizzes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like quizzes for different like courses and stuff. There is a Quizlet too that does quiz questions for different courses, which is super handy. That helped me pass my insurance exams actually. But let's get this loaded up. And then let's do noise. Okay, we're gonna do no copyright binaural beats. Here we go. Because I just find it really helps me focus. You would be my most subscribed. Which one should I do? Oh, no ads, no music, 40 hertz. That's only 24 minutes though. No, we're not doing that. Yep. Yeah, this one's an hour. Let's do this one, theta. Hang on. There. So it could be math, cars, and movie, loads of stuff. That's sweet. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna find you on here. Shout out to OCH3 star.
Appreciate being here and appreciate you being a subscriber. All right, I'm just gonna find your channel. 3, 4 R. Cool. You got 18 subs. Right on, right on. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Subscribed. But yeah, keep going with it. Keep going with it. I started with 19 subscribers at one point, 50. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you tuning into my content. It's your time, your energy, and your attention matter a lot. So much love. Okay, now let's bring this up. Gotta get in focus mode now. I gotta go by memory. Yeah, absolutely. Second coffee is gonna power me through until we gotta go, mindset fam. Okay. Bringing up the course now. Nice. We got 6 votes for an hour. Hell yeah. I'm gonna wash my hands, be back. Totally not chocolate, all of them. Oh dear, this is at 40% battery for the laptop. Okay. We're gonna go like that. Got the textbook. And we're going back. Here we go. Chapter 7 to 9 quiz. Gotta get that done and pass, mindset fam. Here we go. Ah. Okay. Because it doesn't let me pause it. Or I have to leave it open, so. Okay. Yeah. So definitely bond stuff I'm gonna have to review again. Or was it? At par, at a discount, at premium. Yeah. Yep. Municipal securities. It is common for issuers to employ what types of bonds? Serial bonds. Serial bonds. Hang on, I gotta find it. What was it again? In the municipal securities market, it is common for issuers to employ what types of bonds? Noise. Convertible bonds, callable bonds. Seriously? Ah. Yeah, so what is it? Convertible or callable? So what quiz is it now? Is it for us too? Yeah, so this quiz is on chapters 7 through 9. Types of investment products and how they're traded. Constructing investment portfolios and understanding financial statements. So I did get to question 14 last time, so I got to get this quiz done, and then I can focus going back on my reading again. Oh, hey. So I'm just seeing here. It's common for issuers to employ what types of bonds? Called or redeemed by the issuer. Yeah. I'm just going to say serial bonds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Think serial bonds. What types of bonds are backed by an issuer's specific assets as collateral? Secured. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Carey, with his retirement account, invested 20,000 in each of the GICs. Yeah. A 1 year, a 2 year, a 3 year, a 4 year, a 5 year. This is that from then on. Whenever GIC matures, he will invest in a new 5 year. Yeah, it's laddered. Laddered. Mm-hmm. Yep. Which statement correctly identifies the relationship between bonds and interest rates? Bond prices and coupons rates fluctuate daily. Yeah, bond yield and bond prices fluctuate daily. Yeah. Yeah. I remember this. I think it was, yeah, 2.14%. Which, yeah, yield curve. Mm-hmm. Odd lot. Which order amount for security that is less than the standard trading unit? Odd lot. What type of preferred stock requires its holders receive any dividends in arrears plus current year dividends to be paid before any common shareholders receive any dividends? I think it's callable or cumulative preferred shares. Let's see. Let's find it, Mindset fam. Again, hit subscribe if you're new here. We're doing that quiz, and we are on already question 10 of 30. So, what type of preferred stock requires its holders receive any dividends in arrears plus current year dividends be paid before any common shareholder receive any dividends? Oh, yeah. You don't have to know. It's just studying with me. Let's see. I will find it in the textbook here. Preferred stock requires its holders receive any dividends in arrears. No, it's all good. I will be able to find it in the textbook here. It's just there's a lot. There's 18 chapters in this textbook. Here we go. Now let's find it. Yeah. 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 Preference to dividends. Here we go. Okay. If company's board of directors votes not to pay one or more preferred share dividends when due, and the preferred shares has a cumulative dividend feature. Yeah. So cumulative or non-cumulative. Yeah. Yep. I would say cumulative preferred shares. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. What was it? A and Y. Yeah. So investment A and B have the same expected return, but investment B has higher risk than A. And then investment X and investment Y have the same risk, but investment X has lower return. So, with all things being equal, which two investments would be the rational investor's preference? Lowest risk, highest reward. Nice. Nice. Chicken and tomato soup. That sounds delicious. Which two investments would be a rational investor's preference? A and Y. Take care. Absolutely. Appreciate it. A and Y. Yep. Client invests 10,000 at the beginning of the first year. Right. I think it was this one, if I remember now. Which determines purchasing power? Nominal return, expected return, annual return, real return. An investor purchases a non-dividend paying stock at the beginning of the year. Yeah. What is her annual arithmetic mean? Yeah, for stock. See you later. Ciao. All right, we're halfway through this quiz. Got up to question 14 of 30. Because again, it's 10 questions each of each chapter, chapter 7 to 9. Here. Sum of the individual holding period returns divided by the number of holding period returns. Okay. The most recent 5-year, yeah. Simply add up the fund's annual returns for the last 5 years and divide by 5. The following equation can be used to calculate the arithmetic mean. Okay. Yeah. Divide the total dollars returns by the amount invested. So cash flow plus ending value minus beginning value divided by beginning value times 100 gives us our percentage. So let's do this. So rate of return on an individual stock. If you purchased a stock for $10 and sold it 1 year later for 12, what would be the rate of return? Yeah. Okay. So it would just be, yeah, 0 cash flow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have my calculator up and ready. Yeah, so beginning value. So to $50, $45. Yeah, over the 2-year period. Okay. Okay. Arithmetic mean. So all right, let's try it. So we've got year 1 and plus year end of year 1 plus end of year 2. So 50 plus 45 plus 55. What the heck? There. 50 plus. Oh, minus 45 plus 55 divided by 50 times 100. 115. 11 or divided by 100. 1.15. I don't know. Yeah, so what is this? 12 minus 10 divided by 10 times 100. So yeah, okay, so I'm so confused. Okay, let's try this one then. Okay, so we got 12 minus 10 divided by 10. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, then we've got, let's try this again. So 50 minus 45 plus 55. What we'll do, oh yeah, sorry. 50 minus 45 plus 55 divided by 50. 1.2 divided by 100. 12%? 1.2? I don't know how they're getting this answer. God. Or do I gotta go beginning value divided by end value? 45. Okay, let's try that. Hmm. I'm guessing on that one. Which statement is true with respect to the annual geometric mean? So, yeah, geometric mean return. Historical performance of a security. Yeah. I'm stuck, mindset fam. This one's good. Average compound return over 7 years. Okay. Adding annual returns divided by the number of years. No, that's the most recent 5 year. I'm stumped on this one. Might have to come back to it. Oh man. Yeah, which statement is true with respect to the annual geometric mean return? Geometric mean. Okay. Says it calculates the average compound return over several time periods. Yeah, the geometric mean is the best measure of the historical performance of its security because it measures the actual change in wealth that would have been resulted from his investment in that security. Max Pacino, welcome. Oh, what did I say? Absolutely. What's going on? Appreciate being here. Hit subscribe if you're new, Max. Just doing some studying right now for mutual funds. I'm stumped on this one question. So I'm in insurance, but working towards getting back into banking. Finance. Portfolio. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess on this one, guys. Return. I'm just gonna say it takes compounding into consideration. Which risk measure is equal to the square root of the variance? Oh God. Let's see. Equal to the square root of the variance. Yeah, standard deviation. It's kind of getting into like statistics, kind of. Absolutely. Yeah. Carlos wishes to purchase a stock with low market risk. Which measure would indicate such a stock? Yeah, because there's a like with these ratios, there's ways to calculate if it's a hey Orange Heart, welcome live. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, question 17 of 30. I'm gonna try and get this done in the next 15 minutes, and then I'll dive deep on these questions of where I'm stumped at. Purchase stock with low market risk. Low beta, low alpha, low standard deviation, low variance. All right, let's see. purchase a stock with low market risk. Which measure would indicate such a stock? And now let's see. Look, I have a filter. Ah, nice. That's cool. Market has a beta of 1. Yeah. Higher the beta, the greater the risk. So a lower beta would indicate us, yeah, low market risk. Getting a new phone? Nice. And then from taking this course, I am it's totally helping me revamp my own personal portfolio. I'm selling off some of my holdings. Like I have like and again, I'm not a stockbroker or anything. I don't have my mutual fund license yet, but I do have 5.5 years in banking across three different Canadian banks, and it helped me become much better at managing my own money, help me manage my clients' money really well, and also my own investment portfolio. So, from retaking this course, because it's a lot about building a portfolio, helping manage portfolio for clients, because you're getting like a basket of stocks versus buying an individual stock when you invest in a mutual fund or an index fund. And so it's made me make some changes to my own portfolio. And so, for example, I had like Air Canada, Bell Mobility, which is BCE, Air Canada, and TELUS. So right there, two telecom stocks and airline. And so I'm selling those off, and I'm not selling entirely. I'm keeping them in the proceeds in my portfolio, and then I'm reinvesting them back into some index funds. But the index funds that I have are US, Canada, and international. So I'm diversifying across so different sectors, different industries, because it helps protect the downside. So right when the markets are doing well, based on how I'm invested, it's going to be split up like, you know, it's going to be diversified well. Versus I was too concentrated in um, I only invest in Canadian stocks just because it's so much money to try and invest in US and stuff like that because of our dollar. You gotta take all that into account because you're losing money right off the top. But I use Wealthsimple. They're Canadian. They're not publicly traded, which is I mean, it's a good thing probably. They are all about empowering investors to make better financial decisions and invest better. And there's a zero brokerage commission, which keeps more money in our pocket as the investor. And they're no fee banking too. So me and my wife use them. They're really, really good. And I was doing research over the last couple of days on like how I want to reinvest those proceeds from selling Air Canada, Bell Mobility, and TELUS. And I'm gonna have around $400 to reinvest. So I'm gonna reallocate that $400 into those three index funds. And one of them is emerging markets, China, India, Brazil, and different companies, right? Like Semiconductor is a huge company in Taiwan that makes AI chips. It helps make AI chips, and AI is not going anywhere anytime soon. So that's where things are going. So that's kind of how I want to invest. I want to figure out where things are going and diversify a little percentage of the portfolio towards different countries: US, Canada, international. So and then it just helps weather. I'm calling it my all-weather portfolio. Like listening to Tony Robbins Money Master the Game. He talks about interviewing the brightest financial minds in the world, and they all say the same thing. They're always measuring their downside. They're always making sure that they're not consistently losing money, right? You want to make sure that you're still managing your money well so that when there's down markets, you can still win overall because you're diversified. And I have gold, and I'm starting to invest a little bit in physical gold, not like paper gold, like where you're getting shares in a company that does like gold mining, right? That's just paper investment. I'm talking physical gold that's like stored in a vault, right? So a Wealthsimple allows you to buy physical backed gold. Um, and I'm just using it to offset inflation, cost of living increase, interest rates, etc. So it'll be really, really helpful. So I highly recommend talk to your advisor. If you're someone that's is investing their own money or they want help invest their own money, it's always good to sit down with your advisor and just review what your options are because there is a lot more options out there now. I'm gonna say a low beta, low market risk. Okay. Client's bond portfolio has a duration of 10. He expects interest rates to rise, so he shortens the duration of his portfolio to 5. However, interest rates unexpectedly drop. Which statement is true? Duration. So duration is the measure of the sensitivity of a bond's price to changes in interest rates. It is defined as the approximate percentage change in the price or value of a bond. For a percent change in interest rates, the higher the duration of the bond, the more it will react to a change in interest rates. The higher the duration. Okay. The duration is simply an investment tool that helps investors determine the volatility or riskiness of a bond or a bond fund. How much the price of the bond will move up or down with changes in interest rates. In this way, a single duration figure can be compared directly with the duration of a bond. Nice, iPhone 16. Good pick. For each 1% change in interest rates. Let's assume the bond is currently priced at 1 to 5. If interest rates rise 1%, the price of the bond will fall by approximately 10%. Here we go. I have an iPhone 15. It's been working really, really good. Okay. So they're saying has a duration of 10. He expects interest rates to rise, so he shortens the duration of his bond portfolio to 5. However, on it, interest rates unexpectedly drop. Change in duration had no impact on his realized return because of his measure of risk. Duration of 10 would have resulted in a larger capital gain. Mm, price of bond will change by 10. Sounds good. Interest rates rise by 1%, then the price of the bond will fall. Okay, so interest rates fall. Earned a higher return with a duration of 5. Duration of 5 would have lessened his realized capital loss. So shows the impact interest rates have on bonds. So this is a lot of math. Damn. My math ain't mathing today. Duration of 10 would have resulted in a larger capital gain. Yeah. Okay, so five minus, okay. How to reduce my narcissism? Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure. That's read some books on narcissism. Um, and I would definitely therapy for sure. They can help you with like different emotions, handling different emotions that you're looking to work on for yourself. But definitely some books for sure. There's tons of books on that. Listen to some podcasts, audiobooks, how to spot those tendencies. There's ways to combat that. Minus. Stupid thing. Times. Yep. Okay, good. 10%. Now, it's free session. Free session for what? Logan CR. You earned a higher return with a duration of 5. Duration of 10 would have resulted in a larger capital gain. No. God. He earned a higher return with a duration of 5. No, 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 no. Well, my YouTube shorts I've been doing recently is about manifestation, but it's about mind, body, and soul optimization. Train the body, train the mind, the body follows. That's the slogan. Yeah. And right now we're doing some like reading and doing a quiz for chapter 7 through 9 from Mutual Funds course. I'm stumped on this one. One sec. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. CH3. 5. So 100 and 95. All right. Well, Yeah, let's just say. All right, I'm not sure. Which list investments in order of declining risk? Yeah. Yeah, preferred shares, derivatives, T-bills. Yeah. Bonds and debentures. Yeah. Yeah. Investor who believes that the capital markets are completely efficient would have a preference for what type of mutual fund? Index fund. Preference. Capital markets are completely efficient. Mm. Yeah, then the prices of stocks and other securities listed in the newspaper reflect all the information that exists about them. The single most important decision, success or failure of the portfolio is the asset allocation decision, which is the selection of the classes, what proportion to hold. Strategic asset allocation. This is the long-term mix that will be adhered to. Okay. Okay. Then I would say equity fund. Yeah, an investor who believes that the capital markets are completely efficient would have a preference for what type of mutual fund? Probably an asset allocation fund or I'm going to say an index fund. Choose the primary influence on the value of a company's shares. Choose the primary influence of the value of a company's share. Expected future earnings. Yeah. Liquidity, show how well the company can deal with debt obligations, liquidity ratios. Yeah. Ability to meet its short-term commitments. Yeah. Indicate how a company would classify a term loan taken against its headquarters on its statement of financial position. Term loan. I would say term loan is a term loan. Yeah, long-term liability. Boom. Select the asset that is subject to amortization. Trade receivable, truck. Yeah. Subject to amortization. Land, truck, cash, trade receivable. Amortization. Yeah, day-to-day operations, long-term assets, fixed assets are subject to amortization. So truck, land, Trade receivable. Select the asset that is subject to amortization. Say definitely land because that's a long-term fixed asset. Some trucker land, yeah. Define total shareholders equity. Yeah. Total shareholders equity. Retained earnings less liabilities. Yeah. Shareholders equity. Retained earnings less liabilities. Little peach. Oh, I'm married. I'm happily married, but I appreciate it. Retained earnings less liabilities. Retained earnings less liabilities. Almost there. Almost there. Ouch. Retained earnings. Define total shareholders equity. Why to see if my wife's texting me. Hold on. Bingo. Yep. 9-6. Here we go. Shareholders equity refers to the amount contributed to the financing. Yeah. Yeah. Total shareholders equity is the sum of common shares and retained earnings. Right. Common shares plus retained earnings. Gross profit. Gross profit. Revenue minus cost of sales. Yeah. We're almost there, Mindset Fam. Almost there. 3 more questions. Select the formula used to calculate closing retained earnings for a fiscal period. Yeah, here we go. Was the statement of changes in equity? Yeah. To calculate closing retained earnings for a fiscal period. Yeah, retained earnings at the beginning of the period plus profit for the period. Yeah, plus profit for the period, less dividends is retained earnings at the end. How are you? Sweet. Romeo, well done. Just finish your weight training routine, your morning routine. Good for you. That's awesome. Beginning of period plus profit, less dividends. Okay. Less dividends plus profit. Less dividends, less profit. Yeah. So it's plus profit. Retained earnings plus profit, less dividends. Is retained earnings at the end. Yeah. Less dividends plus profit for the period equals closing retained earnings. There. Two more questions. Or sorry, three more, I guess. 28, 29, 30. Section of Canadian auditor's report that outlines the financial statement responsibilities of management. Oh. God, this is like, again, stuff that doesn't get used in the job at all, but you got to know it. Identify the section of a Canadian auditor's report that outlines the financial statement responsibilities of management. Oof. Canadian auditor's report. Okay. Bingo. The president or something? No. This is just in my course, my mutual funds course. It's asking for my mutual funds course, it's asking identify the section of a Canadian auditor's report that outlines the financial statement responsibilities of management. So this is like talking about the company structure of the mutual fund, who does what. It's a little confusing. Reports that outlines the financial statement responsibilities of management. Okay, then I gotta find this thing. (9-8). Bingo. There it is. Second section outlines the financial statement responsibilities of management. Boom. The type of ratio that the debt to equity ratio is categorized. Yeah. Debt to equity ratio is liquidity ratio. Okay, the debt is excessive. Yeah, it's liquidity, risk analysis, operating performance. It's categorized liquidity. Yeah. Hey Adam, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hit subscribe if you're new. We're doing a little study session right now. I'm gonna do another one later for reading. I'm gonna read aloud for my course. You guys have a better idea what I'm studying, but I'm doing a mutual funds course and we're almost done this quiz. It's just talking about here we go. Suggest a good liquid position. So liquidity. Yeah. Yeah. Company's liquidity, debt. Yeah. Doing good, doing good. Operating performance, risk analysis, value ratio, liquidity ratio. Identify the type of ratio that the debt to equity ratio is categorized. Okay, definitely liquidity. How they work? Yeah. Yep. Ah, no, I was wrong. Yeah. Financial leverage, risk analysis ratio, equity and debt. Yeah. So risk analysis ratio. Last question. Here we go. Select the necessary criteria for meaningful external comparisons. Should be similar in operation, but the basis used to calculate each ratio compared does not need to be the same. Should be in similar operation, and the basis used to calculate each ratio compared should be the same. Companies do not need to be similar in operation. Oh, should be in similar operation and basis used to calculate each ratio. Yeah. But the basis used to calculate each ratio compared does not need to be the same. Meaningful external comparison. A ratio that compares company inventory does not have the same meaning for a company that builds planes. To be meaningful, company ratios must be compared with similar companies or within a similar industry. Compared should be the same. Yep. See how I did. Oh, sweet. 80%. Heck yeah, mindset fam. Okay. Nice. Very good. Definitely want to review that. Yeah, if the yield is greater than coupon rate, the bond is trading at a discount. If the yield is equal to, if the yield is lower than your coupon rate, the bond is trading at a premium. Yield is lower than the coupon rate, it's trading at a premium. Yeah. Which statement regarding T-bills to other issue? Okay, good. So I can review all this later, but we did pass the quiz. It took me a long time. Okay. But that's the key is we want to do well, right? Okay, good. This is done. And then I can leave. And I want to see how I did. Damn, that's just 2 sections. How did I do on the other one? Yeah, passed that one. 77%. Yeah. And then first quiz. How did I do on that one? Nice. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Then we got the next section is 4 chapters. Oh yeah. So we got I'm just on so next section, I'm on chapter 11 and it's so just finished reading chapter 10, modern mutual fund. Conservative mutual fund is chapter 11, which I'm on right now. Riskier mutual funds and then alternative managed products. So this will be the interesting part. So I'm going to see how much reading I can get done today, Mindset Family, and you guys will tag along for it. Very nice. All right, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna do some. Me and my wife are gonna do some shopping, and fam, I'm here. Did it finish? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have a friend named Adam. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. So we're gonna leave the stream there. Like I said, wife's coming to pick me up. Nice. And then I'm gonna do some meal prep later. So So I'll do 2 more streams probably. Meal prep or I'll do another like day in the life style and then combine them all together. Study, workout, meal prep. All right, so stay tuned. Appreciate y'all being here. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, Mindset fam. May be happy, may be healthy, may be at peace.